नमस्ते बिटिया, हमेशा खुश रहो। आई एम JVN डॉक्टर डॉक्टर सुमन शेखावत, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ काय चिकित्सा, ज्योति विद्यापीठ, विमेंस यूनिवर्सिटी, जयपुर. Today we will discuss on paralysis. Then what is paralysis and what is the definition of paralysis? We can say when any part of the relay system such as the brain, nerve, spinal cord is damaged, the signal to move don't make it through to the muscle. That results paralysis. What is paralysis? Paralysis is a loss of strength in and control over a muscle or group of muscle in a part of the body. It is more likely due to a problem somewhere along the chain of nerve cells that runs from the body part to brain and back again. The nerve cells deliver the signals for muscle to move. There are many types and degree of paralysis. The condition can be partial when you still have some control of your muscle, sometimes called paralysis. कंप्लीट पैरालिसिस इज व्हेन जब आपका पूरा बॉडी के अंदर पैरालिसिस होता है, यानी चारों जो है एक्सट्रीमिटीज़ के अंदर अपर एंड लोअर जो है पैरालिसिस होता है. एक होता है परमानेंट पैरालिसिस होता है हमेशा के लिए. एक होता है टेम्परेरी पैरालिसिस, यानी कुछ समय के लिए जो है पैरालाइज्ड हुआ और धीरे धीरे जो है रिजॉल्व हो गया. जैसे कि फ्लैसिड पैरालिसिस के अंदर व्हेन द मसल गेट flabby and shrunk, this is called as flaccid paralysis. इसी के अलावा जो है जैसे स्पेस्टिक पैरालिसिस के अंदर when the muscle are tight and hard and jerk around oddly or spasm is called as spastic paralysis. नेक्स्ट इज लोकलाइज्ड पैरालिसिस होता है. एक तो होता है लोकलाइज्ड, एक होता है जनरलाइज्ड. लोकलाइज्ड मतलब एक लोकल पार्ट जो है, एक लोकल एरिया, यानी कोई स्पेसिफिक पार्ट जो है आपकी बॉडी का अफेक्ट होता है. जनरलाइज्ड यानी जब आपकी पूरी बॉडी जो है वो अफेक्ट करती है पैरालिसिस से. जनरलाइज्ड पैरालिसिस इज ब्रोकन डाउन बेस्ड ऑन हाउ मच ऑफ द बॉडी इज पैरालाइज्ड, इज कॉल्ड एज जनरलाइज्ड पैरालिसिस. Next is monoplegia. Monoplegia is a paralysis of one limb, such as one arm or one leg. Next is hemiplegia. These are specific condition to know that what we can say, we can use for the when local part is affected and when the full body is affected. Next is Hemiplegia is one side of the body, such as the leg and the arm of the same side of the body affected. Next is diplegia. Diplegia, we can say, affect the same area on both sides of the body, such as both arm or both side of the face. Paraplegia, it means affects both leg and sometimes part of the trunk. Next is quadriplegia. It means affect both arm and both legs and sometimes the entire area from the neck down. The function of the heart and lung and other organ might also be affected. Next is what causes paralysis. What causes paralysis? Muscle movement is controlled by trigger signal and relayed from the brain. When any part of the relay system such as brain, spinal cord, nerves or Junction between the nerve and the muscle is damaged. The signal to move don't make it through to the muscle and paralysis results. A person can be born with paralysis due to a birth defect such as spina bifida, which occurs when the brain, spinal cord, and or the covering that protect them don't form the right way. The most common cause of paralysis is stroke, spinal cord injury, head injury, and multiple sclerosis. Some other causes of paralysis is cerebral palsy, GB syndrome, peripheral neuropathy, टॉक्सिन्स एंड पॉइजन्स. इसके अलावा जो है ALS, दिस इज ऑल्सो रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर पैरालिसिस. सिम्टम्स ऑफ पैरालिसिस. Symptoms may vary based on the causes. Partially or totally unable to move the affected body part. At the same time, the person may experience muscle stiffness and decrease feeling in the affected body part. A person who become paralyzed due to a medical condition might lose muscle control and feeling slowly. The person might feel tingling and numb, numbing sensation and muscle cramp before losing control of his and her muscle. What other problems can occur with paralysis? Because paralysis can happen to any muscle or group of muscle, many body function can be affected. Example, problem with blood flow, breathing and heart rate, changes in the normal function of organ, glands and other tissue, changes to muscles, joints and bones, skin injuries and pressure sores, blood clots in the legs, loss of urine and bowel control, sexual problems, problem with speaking and swallowing, behavior and mood changes. These kind of problems we can see in paralysis. That problem with blood flow, breathing and heart rate, changes in the normal function of organ, glands and other tissues, changes to muscle, joint and bones, skin injuries and pressure sores, blood clots in the legs, loss of urine and bowel control, sexual problems, problem speaking or swallowing, behavior and mood changes. पैरालिसिस के अंदर अगर डिपेंड करता है पेशेंट को हेमीप्लेजिया है, मोनोप्लेजिया है, क्वाड्रीप्लेजिया है, डाईप्लेजिया है, पैराप्लेजिया है. पेशेंट को ज़्यादातर अगर क्वाड्रीप्लेजिया पैराप्लेजिया की कंडीशन होती है तो वो कंडीशन में जो है पेशेंट का लॉस ऑफ यूरिन और बोवल कंट्रोल जो है वो देखने को मिलता है. अगर पेशेंट हेमीप्लेजिक या मोनोप्लेजिक है तो ऐसी कंडीशन में कम ऐसा होता है कि पेशेंट को इस तरीके से जो है यूरिन लॉस ऑफ यूरिन एंड बॉवल कंट्रोल. बट ये चीज़ें अफेक्ट करती हैं इन सब चीज़ों के अंदर. पर स्पेशली पैराप्लेजिया और क्वाड्रीप्लेजिया में सेक्सुअल प्रॉब्लम पेशेंट को ज़्यादा जो है वो फेस करनी पड़ती है. इसी के अलावा पेशेंट को अगर पैरालिसिस हेमीप्लेजिया विद फेशियल पैरालिसिस हो तो पेशेंट को जैसे स्पीकिंग प्रॉब्लम, स्वैलोइंग प्रॉब्लम, बिहेवियर प्रॉब्लम जो है, मूड चेंजेस और लॉन्ग टर्म तक एक जो होता है बेड पे रहना, बेड रिडन पेशेंट की कंडीशन हो जाती है. तो इस वजह से पेशेंट को प्रेशर सोर्स, बेड सोर्स डेवलप हो जाते हैं और पेशेंट जो है अपना जो एक नॉर्मल डे टू डे लाइफ जो है उसको प्रॉपरली नहीं एक जी पाता. तो इसकी वजह से पेशेंट को कई तरह के जो है जैसे बिहेवियर और मूड चेंजेस जो हैं वो देखने को मिलते हैं. दिस सेशन इज powered by digital version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. I hope you all are satisfied with this session. If you feel any kind of problem with this session, please mention it in comment box. I will resolve it soon. Thank you. Namaste Bitya. I'm JVN Dr. Suman Shekhawat, Department of Kai Chikitsa, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Today we will discuss on paralysis part 2. I have told you that what kind of causes and signs and symptoms we can see in paralysis. Now I'll talk about what kind of diagnosis and tests we can do in paralysis. Then often easy to do because the main symptoms, loss of muscle and control in a body area, is obvious. An important part of the diagnosis is to determine the cause of paralysis, and to do the doctor might use one or more of these tests: X-ray, CT scan, MRI, myelography. This test used as a contrast dye that is injected into the spinal canal to make the nerve show up very clearly on an X-ray, CT scan or MRI. Electromyography (EMG). This test is used to measure the electrical activity in the muscle and nerves. Next is spinal tap. A long needle is injected into the spine to collect spinal fluid. Next is management and treatment of paralysis. Currently, there is no cure for paralysis itself. In certain cases, some or all muscle control and feeling returns on its own or after treatment of the cause for the paralysis. Example: spontaneous recovery often occurs in cases of Bell's palsy or temporary paralysis of face. Sometimes treatment is important to prevent further worsening of paralysis. For example, in multiple sclerosis, rehabilitation often recommended. Physical therapy uses treatments such as heart massages and exercise to stimulate nerve and muscles. Occupational therapy concentrate on ways to perform activity of daily living. Mobility aids include manual and electric wheelchairs, supportive device, braces, and walkers. Next is assistive technology such as voice activated computer, lighting system, and telephones. Adaptive equipment such as special eating utensils and control for driving a car. What is the outlook for people with paralysis? The evolution of paralysis depends on the cause, but in most cases, the paralysis can't fully reversed. Paralysis, especially sudden paralysis, leads to many emotions. For this reason, depression is common in people with paralysis. Help is available to cope because this difficult life transition. Having paralysis is often requires making major changes to your way of life. People with some type of paralysis such as monoplegia, hemiplegia, and paraplegia can usually lead independent and active lives with the help of mobility aids and supportive and adaptive devices, while people with quadriplegia need lifelong care and support from others. They can still live happy and fulfilled lives. It is important for people with paraplegia to keep a healthy lifestyle This includes remaining as physically active as possible and exercise on a regular basis. Stroke. Stroke a stroke is a medical emergency and effective treatment are available, but they must be started within few hours after stroke symptom begins. The American Association uses the FAST, fast face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty, try to call 911 or emergency over there. There are often symptoms, all of which come on suddenly, may appear separately in or in combination with FAST signs. Sudden confusion, trouble speaking or understanding speech, sudden numbness of face, arm or leg, usually one side of the body, sudden trouble vision in one or both eyes, sudden trouble walking, dizziness and losses of balance or coordination, sudden onset of headache with no known cause. Thank you so much. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. I hope you all are satisfied with this session. If you feel any kind of problem with this session, please mention it in comment box. Thank you.